Wait, who's driving?
Green means go, right?
Shaggy!
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
So Netflix is getting ready to bring us some Scooby-Doo comedy in 2025. We had our doubts at first, but it looks like their live-action Scooby-Doo might actually turn out pretty cool. So let's dive into what we know about this new take on the classic. We had some concerns about Scooby-Doo the live-action series, but the upcoming Netflix show seems to have a lot going for it. There have been tons of Scooby-Doo movies and TV shows over the years, both animated and live-action. While fans love the characters and their mysteries, many of these adaptations haven't quite hit the mark. They often miss the essence of the original Hanna-Barbera cartoon. But after hearing from Greg Berlanti, I'm starting to feel hopeful. Berlanti's company, Berlanti Productions, is behind the new live-action Scooby-Doo series, which will be on Netflix sometime in the next few years. Berlanti's track record with the Arrowverse, Riverdale, and the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is pretty impressive, though it doesn't automatically guarantee success with Scooby-Doo. A lot that could go wrong with this series, so I wasn't too optimistic at first, but Berlanti has definitely caught my attention. In a recent interview about the 2024 movie Fly Me to the Moon, Greg Berlanti opened up about his excitement and vision for the upcoming live-action Scooby-Doo TV show. His comments were reassuring and gave me hope for the series. Berlanti shared that one of his early gigs in the industry was at Hanna-Barbera, where he had the incredible opportunity to work alongside the animation legends Joe Barbera and Bill Hanna. He described this period as pivotal in shaping his understanding of what makes beloved characters like Scooby-Doo so special. Berlanti reminisced about his time at Hanna-Barbera, saying, "One of my first jobs in the business was as a temp at Hanna-Barbera. I'd sit with Joe Barbera and Bill Hanna while they autographed animation cells. I would go in the morning and I would retrieve with my boss a bunch of these animation cells. I'd go to Bill Hanna's office first. He was a very stoic guy. His office was very spare, and then came my favorite part of the day, going to see Joe Barbera. He was such a life force. He would sign the cards, but he would stop and regale me with the greatest stories. He was such a raconteur." Berlanti's enthusiasm for his interactions with Joe Barbera was palpable. He detailed how Barbera shared the origins of Scooby-Doo and the creative process behind it. He would tell stories of how Scooby was created and what they were thinking, and how it was the late 60s and kids felt under assault by adults and they felt overwhelmed and they needed to be empowered. When they pitched it to Bill Paley, he was like, "You need a dog or something," and that was the birth of Scooby-Doo. Berlanti's account highlights the emotional and cultural context that led to Scooby-Doo's creation, reflecting an understanding of its significance beyond mere entertainment. Berlanti's deep respect for the original creators and his role as a historian for these cherished IPs is evident. He continues, "Joe was such a special storyteller, and I was so wow. I'd always loved them as a kid, and again with any of the properties, be they Hanna-Barbera or DC or anything at Warner, you feel lucky to be the historian who helps usher them into a new generation. You just go back to the spirit and the DNA of what makes them special." This perspective shows that Berlanti values the essence of these classic characters and aims to preserve their core while introducing them to a modern audience. The commitment to staying true to the spirit and DNA of Scooby-Doo as learned from its creators is particularly encouraging. Berlanti mentioned that after a year and a half of pitches, his team finally found a concept that truly captured what made Scooby-Doo unique. "We went out and heard pitches for a year and a half and finally found one that we really felt really captured it. I was just working on the pitch for it this morning for the first episode, so we're really pumped." This dedication to finding the right approach suggests that Berlanti is focused on honoring the original while offering something fresh. It's easy to talk about respecting a property like Scooby-Doo, but Berlanti's real test will be proving that this respect translates to the upcoming live-action TV show. Fortunately, he seems to be on the right track. Berlanti took a year and a half to settle on the perfect pitch for the series, showing his commitment to crafting something truly special for Netflix. This slow and steady approach is encouraging, and I'm hoping it reflects the mantra behind Scooby-Doo the live-action series. Now the pressing question is, Why have modern Scooby-Doo reboots often missed the mark, and how can Netflix's live-action version do better? The answer lies in the history of Scooby-Doo reboots. Since the original 1960s cartoon, the franchise has taken many different directions. From animated series and movies to live-action films and even adult comedies, the attempts to revive Scooby-Doo have been a hit or miss. For instance, 2020's Scoob was a significant disappointment for Warner Brothers, and the adult comedy Velma received mixed to negative feedback, with many fans finding it lackluster at best. Netflix's live-action Scooby-Doo has a lot to prove, but it's already making promising strides. The key to success lies in staying true to the DNA of Scooby-Doo. This means maintaining the core essence of the characters and their dynamics, even if the show's style or storyline evolves. As Berlanti emphasized, while modern projects should incorporate elements that appeal to today's audiences, they must not lose sight of what made the original show so beloved. The heart of Scooby-Doo, the camaraderie between the characters, their sense of adventure, and the fun of solving mysteries needs to remain intact. Even if the series takes on a darker, grittier, sillier, or more profound tone, it should honor the spirit of the original cartoon. As long as Berlanti and his team keep this in mind, there's a good chance that Netflix's live-action Scooby-Doo will resonate with both longtime fans and new viewers. Not much is known about Netflix's upcoming live-action Scooby-Doo series yet, but one crucial element will be casting the perfect actor to play Fred Jones. Two names that have come up are Austin Butler and Jacob Elordi, both of whom are making waves in 2024. Austin Butler, known for his roles in Elvis 2022, Masters of the Air 2024, and Dune Part 2 2024, is having an impressive year. Butler's standout performances in Dune Part 2 and Apple TV's Masters of the Air showcase his ability to bring depth to his characters. In Masters of the Air, he plays Buck Clevens, a stoic World War II hero. Despite being a man of few words, Butler's portrayal speaks volumes through his expressions and presence. Before his rise to fame in blockbuster films, Butler earned recognition on teen-oriented shows like The Keery Diaries, where he demonstrated his talent for blending comedy with drama. If Netflix could secure Butler for Fred Jones, his experience and versatility could make him an excellent choice for the role. On the other hand, Jacob Elordi is another strong contender. Known for his roles in the Kissing Booth movies Euphoria 2019 and Saltburn 2023, Elordi has proven his ability to captivate audiences. His recent portrayal of Elvis Presley in Priscilla offered a fresh take on the iconic figure, focusing more on Elvis the man rather than the musician. Elordi's charisma and laid-back charm would be an asset for playing Fred Jones, a character often associated with certain stereotypes. Elordi's experience with young adult projects, particularly his role as Nate Jacobs in Euphoria, his background in teen dramas and movies, could lend itself well to capturing the essence of Fred Jones while appealing to a younger audience. Both actors bring unique qualities to the table, but Butler's blend of dramatic intensity and comedic timing, combined with his recent high-profile roles, makes him a compelling choice. Elordi's established presence in young adult entertainment and his proven depth as an actor offer another intriguing option. The final choice will need to balance Fred's classic characteristics with the new dimensions the live-action series aims to explore. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below. So what do you think? Will the Netflix series manage to capture the magic of the original while offering something fresh? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie